Hey guys, in today's video, I am going to be exploring the benefits of refillables. So many of the products that we use today come wrapped in packaging that we then throw away once the contents have been used. I mean, maybe have a think, how many bottles of washing up liquid, shampoo or hand wash has your household thrown away in the last couple of years? Most of these containers are made out of plastic packaging. And as we've explored in previous videos, plastic is having a catastrophic effect on our planet. Just in case you need a little reminder, it's been estimated that plastic production and the incineration of plastic waste is producing globally around 400 million tonnes of CO2 every single year. And a shocking 100,000 marine animals and turtles are killed by plastic pollution annually. So the concept of refillables is super simple. Buy a container once and then keep refilling it rather than throwing that container away. It's reuse rather than single use. This simple change can lead to less plastic waste, less wasted lorry space when actually transporting the containers, and to there generally being less plastic in circulation. A few years ago, trying to refill products in this way would have been almost impossible. But thankfully, lots of companies, big and small, are doing what they can to offer products and services to make refilling that little bit more accessible. There are lots of these little zero waste shops popping around where customers can bring their own containers and refill them with dry foods such as pasta, cereals, teas, nuts and seeds, things like that, as well as topping up liquids such as washing up liquids, shampoos, shower gels, that sort of thing. We are lucky enough to have the fabulous refill van in Kettering. You can visit their regular community events that they have popping up all around Kettering. You can actually get them to come to your house or to your neighbourhood, which I think is a wonderful way of building a little bit of a community vibe in your area. But also you can pop into their just open shop in the yards in Kettering. I have to mention the wonderful food for thought in the Embankment in Wellingborough. I find myself popping in there all the time for my herbs, my spices, my little gifts for people, but also for a good old natter as well. Larger supermarkets and stores have also started trialling their in-store dispensing machines in some areas. Just as an example, Aldi in April launched its first packaging-free trial in one of its stores in Cumbria. Another way to refill is through food delivery services who will take away your containers for future use. For example, we use Milk and More, who deliver milk to our doorstep in beautiful glass bottles. And then once we're finished, we pop those glass bottles back on the doorstep and they're taken away and recirculated. Companies such as these have started to do this with household products too. Again, keeping Milk and More as an example, they've teamed up with a local Findham-based company called Fill to provide hand wash, hair shampoo, conditioner, washing up liquid, again, which is delivered to your door. You use the contents and you return the bottle at the end for reuse. I have also started to notice some refillable products appearing on shelves in some of the larger supermarkets. They are a little bit harder to find, but they are out there, so do keep an eye out next time you're in the shop. An example is the Carex hand wash refill pouch, which contains the same amount of product as 4 bottles of its hand wash would normally contain. However, it uses much, much less plastic, about 85% less, and also costs about 29% less than it would if you were to buy those 4 bottles outright. This product would also help save on carbon emissions because you can actually transport about 840 pouches in the same space that only 30 bottles would actually take up. Sadly, the pouch itself isn't recyclable, but it is part of the TerraCycle recycling scheme. So to wrap up, swapping to refillable products rather than throwing away the containers every time you finish a liquid or a product is a really, really great way of reducing your plastic waste and reducing carbon emissions too. We are aiming to reuse rather than single use. Do you use any of these products? Do you have any other companies or small businesses that you would recommend that do their refillables in this way? Please do let us know in the comments.